Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got John Collins. Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the center. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Now, here's Capella. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Giannis. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Holiday. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Young against Holiday. Pass to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Brook Lopez.
Bogdanovich, another one of those draft players that gets stashed overseas for a few years. Drafted back in 2014 by the Kings before coming over for the 17-18 season. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Lopez. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Bogdanovich with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Capella, and that one drops. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Goes up on the high post. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Playing in between right now and changing speeds. Bogdanovich spotting some nice scoring opportunities.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. .158 left to play in the first. Bucks passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Picked away. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Finished off the break.
Willing to get out and run. Trae Young will take those points however he can get to them.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Capella. Young outside. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's DiVincenzo. That shot misses. Good defensive work there by Young. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Bogdanovich. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Holiday against Young, taken away by Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday, and that one drops for him.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Young against Holiday. Young passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Bogdanovich. They get it again.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Middleton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. To the paint. Portis, the pass to Nora. Now here's Teague. 6 to shoot. To the left wing. Down low. Here's Portis. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Forbes in at the point guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
And you think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Here's Portis. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here is Gallinari. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the pass to Hunter. He dishes it to Williams. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And Okongwu slams it in.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Passes it to Forbes. Pulls up on the elbow. He doesn't hit that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Inside. Back to Gallinari. He kicks to Okongwu. Feeds it to Gallinari. Stolen by Tucker. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. Portis can't get it to go.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
Well, there's always this talk about Jeff Teague and his speed on display there as he attacks with that opportunity.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the half. Here's Herter. Morag grabs the board.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Tucker finds Portis. Tucker with the ball. Gallinari on him. Teague the pass to Tucker. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. We've got 1:08 left here in the second. And it's Gallinari missing. Bucks trail by 10. Tucker can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. Hawks passing it around. Okongwu's shot is good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
40 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Portis. There's the dish to Tucker. Portis. Rebound by Williams.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hunter's got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta.
And the coaching staff loving the fact that Hunter is getting after it with the hustle. Good effort on both ends.
There's the lob to Portis. Out to the wing. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And so it's Atlanta with a 4. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 14. Kenny, and that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young, and it's Snell in at the small forward position. Now here is Holiday. Here's Bogdanovich. They get it back.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's DiVincenzo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. This is Giannis. 5 to shoot. Up and in on the layup.
Just all the physical advantages that Giannis has really present a tough challenge for the defense down there.
Atlanta leading by 14.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the more Giannis works on these kind of shots, and trust me, he is, the better he'll become.
Outside Bogdanovich. Now here is Young. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Holiday with it. Giannis outside. Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Middleton. Fires at the elbow. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And a change for the Hawks. Dunn's checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Here's Young, and the rejection by Giannis. The kick out to Young. The pass to Collins. Capella, high post, over Holiday. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Bucks trail by 14. To the middle, here's Lopez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Here's Giannis. Back to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot's good from Lopez.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Passes to Okongwu. Gallinari surveying the D. Kicks to Okongwu. And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball. And the Bucks making a change here. Tucker's checked in. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Giannis passes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got it back down to single digits for the Bucks. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Hurt, defended by DiVincenzo.
More and more showing his well-rounded offensive game. That's Herter in his comfort zone.
Outside Holiday. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Holiday. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Herter, defended by DiVincenzo. Stolen by Tucker. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And Connaughton has it in the corner. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. Taken away by Holiday. And it's the Bucks on the break. Tucker the pass to Connaughton. Now DiVincenzo. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Feels like DeAndre Hunter could just swarm anybody shooting.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Bucks, we've got Teague. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Nora in at the 3 slot. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Atlanta also making some changes here. Collins checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kevin Herter. Young is subbed in for Chris Dunn. Now here is Holiday.
Yeah, I'm looking over at the coaching staff. Smiles on their face. That's what they want. Holiday very skilled at getting to that spot and hitting a J.
Here's Young. Doesn't go that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Capella covering. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Middleton can't get it to go.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Deflects the pass. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
And here's Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Young. That one drops for him.
That's Trae Young's role out there to score and score often.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Holiday. Puts it up from 12. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
There's Giannis following the bucket by the Hawks. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A little quickness from Antetokounmpo there, blows right past the D.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. At one point, they led by 16. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Antetokounmpo looking it over. He can't get that one to fall. The Hawks leading by 8. Capella, the pass to Young. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. For Atlanta, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Atlanta.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Clint Capella.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around. Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Okongwu. Young dishes to Okongwu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young's shot is off. They're running. And here they go. A nice shot by Teague.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And so the Hawks take the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks.
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff, thanks as always. So the next starting five. We've got Durant. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Jordan in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And Doris, tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game. So let's see how this plays out.
Now, here is Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Here's Holiday. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Misses the 3. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Lopez with the steal. Antetokounmpo against KD. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Back to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez finds Giannis. Back to Lopez.
Wow, what a credit to DeAndre Jordan. Just tremendous defense. Uses his length to alter that shot.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And stolen by Jordan. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Feeds it to Lopez. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And here are the Nets. Durant, the pass to Jordan. Outside for KD from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Lopez, no luck. Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Irving passes to Durant. The feed to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Wow, hammering it in.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Irving. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Forbes, the pass to Portis. Holiday against Irving, and the shot is good.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Irving surveying the floor. And it's good for 2. Irving's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Milwaukee shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw, no good.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Right side, Irving. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. And that one's good. Griffin.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Holiday with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of a game.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. And it's James Harden in for Irving. Harden outside. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Forbes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Milwaukee with the ball. 4-point game. 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. Portis, the pass to Forbes. Green taking his time here. Count that one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Holiday with the 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the...
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Harden. Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at center. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report.
Boy, the two-man game ignited by Joe Harris. You have to respect his shot, and that makes him a threat as a passer.
Back to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Holiday's got 7 points. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Outside Holiday. Harden with the defensive effort.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Tucker. And the shot goes down.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Middleton against Harris. The pass to Claxton. And it's blocked. Now Holiday, 7 points in the game. Bucks passing it around. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Holiday against Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 6. And Tucker kicks to Forbes for 3. Green with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Middleton the pass to Portis. A shake. Some solid defense from Harris. Nets leading by 8. Harden with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Right side, Green. Taken away by Holiday. From deep. No good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
It's good. Harden's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Blake Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. Kevin Durant's checked in for Joe Harris. And Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Durant deciding where to go with it. Harden kicks to Durant. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 12 points and 3 rebounds. And that'll about...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw good. Giannis
Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Harris dishes to Jordan, and that one is good. And that's now 6 points for DeAndre Jordan.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Holiday, and Jordan sends it back.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
And a wide open look for Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got 8 points. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Irving passes to Jordan. He kicks it to Harris. Back to Jordan, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton, and it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Teague, and it's sent back by Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Harris. Here's Giannis, and it's in there. Giannis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Here's Harden. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Durant down low. Defended by DiVincenzo.
With his length and his size, how easy does KD make that dunk look?
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Harden finds Irving. Back to Harden. With the teardrop, it's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
On the wing, Harden. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Middleton subbed in for Jeff Teague. Outside Irving. To the paint, stolen. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Shooting one.
It's on Kevin Durant.
And if you foul Middleton in the act, you may as well chalk the point up. He's always been a very consistent free throw shooter.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for James Harden. Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 10.
The handles, the burst, almost impossible to stay in front of Kyrie on the drive.
Connaughton kicks to Portis. A second chance effort. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Harris. Back to Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. Portis off the left rim and out.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Irving. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
The Bucks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And so he hits both. Here's Llewellyn. Kicks to Brown. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Irving is out there with Harris. And it's Durant. Then there's Green. And it's Griffin in at the center position. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Giannis.
In attacking with all that length. And when Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Now, here is Irving. On the wing, Harris. Irving against Holiday. Count it. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You guys know it's pick your poison when you are trying to cover Kyrie out of the pick and roll.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the jump by Giannis.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And but look at the basket guy still shaking. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. James Harden comes in for Jeff Green. Harden dishes to KD. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Holiday looking over the floor. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Holiday against Irving. Good. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Giannis with it, picked up by Harris. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
And a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's an 11-point Nets lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Nets leading by 11. Left side, Harris. He dishes it to KD. Kicks it out to Harden. Irving against Holiday. Irving attacking, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
And that one's good by Giannis. Giannis has got 15 points in just the second half.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Lopez with the steal. One-on-one fast break. They get it back. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. At one point, they led by 16. A shot by Harden, wide open. Offensive rebound on the wing, Irving. Fires the three. 7 for 9 now with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor. Holiday with it. Picked up by Harris. It's stolen by Harris.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Brooklyn.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for James Harden.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Bucks working the ball around. Nora, the pass to Tucker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, I just love the activity, a fireball of energy. Tucker earning himself a trip to the stripe.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Johnson with it. Picked up by Portis. Stolen by Tucker.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Luwawu Cabarro kicks to Griffin. And the Nets miss again. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. This was a hard... David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
following presentation of the NBA.
And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the tunnel? Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Simmons. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Simmons, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Can't afford to lose Simmons in the screen and roll. When you do, he torches you for that mistake.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Pass to Lopez. Back to Middleton. No one near him. And he hits the jump shot. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration. And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Giannis outside. Passes it to Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Middleton's got 5.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
The offensive rebound.
You just can't find it. Touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Snatched up. Holiday dishes to Giannis. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 5. 3 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Simmons passes to Embiid. Curry against DiVincenzo. Outside, Green. Down low, here's Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Green.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Embiid with the steal. And now Harris running the floor all by himself.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here's Giannis. Dishes to Middleton over Green. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Here's Middleton. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, you got to respect the effort. When Lopez is determined to rebound the ball, it makes a difference.
Now here's Milton. Defended by DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Howard's checked in for the 76ers. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Now, here's Portis. Here's Forbes. His three-pointers off the mark.
Oh, their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
Hill off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
T kicks it to Tucker. To the inside. Wara, the pass to Teague. Howard against Portis. Floats one up. Rebounded by Howard. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And that one's good. Thibault.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here is Forbes. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Hill. Howard is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey, and it's Korkmaz in at the 3 slot. And stolen by Howard. And pushing it up is Philadelphia. The 76ers again in transition. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Now, this is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
And the Bucks with possession here. 76ers getting the bucket. The kick out to Holiday. Milwaukee the rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now, here's Thybulle. Outside Hill. And Howard with the stuff.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee, trailing by 13. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Maxey. And Simmons subbed in for Hill. He gets it in there.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Here's Holiday. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Philadelphia leading by 13. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Simmons finds Curry. Embiid trying to break loose. Curry's shot is good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
It's Curry outside. Pass to Harris. There's the triple. Giannis grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 15. Holiday attacking, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Embiid, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Now here's Milton. The dish now to Harris. Inside. Feeds it to Embiid. Second chance shot. Lopez with the block.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. And the pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Milton the pass to Harris. And no good. Great D that time for Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. Milton with it. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Getting off the ground fast. Embiid is an absolute animal when it comes to hammering it home.
Pass to Giannis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the 76ers with some changes. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Green. And Maxey subbed in for Curry.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Now, here's Thybulle. Lobbed up there for Embiid.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. On the wing, Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And here's Hill for 3. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8-point. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back with the third quarter of basketball following half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a solid 8-point lead. And that does it for our half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And here is Simmons following the 3 from Drew Holiday. Harris against Lopez. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 7.
I mean, stellar work on the offensive end. Indeed, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Oh, look, he's almost 7 feet tall. Simmons is a tough guard. I mean, you got to be careful not to get too physical. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Holiday against Howard. And Lopez gets it to go.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Outside, Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons got 5 now.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G. A great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
18 feet out. Misses off the left iron.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Then for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle checked in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. And it's Hill in for Ben Simmons. Pass to Forbes. 1:16 left here in the third quarter. Portis tips it back in.
What intensity on the glass from Portis, a junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Hill against Teague. Hill passes to Howard. Shoots over Portis, and a beautiful finish by Howard. He has 6.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Teague deciding where to go with it. And Forbes kicks to Teague.
shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Here's Thibault. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Thibault can't get it to go.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Tucker.
Even though he lacks some size, Tucker's strength makes up for it. He competes inside.
Outside Hill. Lobbed up there for Howard. It's stolen by T. And so it's Philadelphia, bringing the quarter to a close with a fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The 76ers leading by 7. Taking a look at the 76ers. Howard is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton, and the rejection by Embiid.
A stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. Now Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Now, here's Maxey. Not a lot of room. Here's Thybulle. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Milton grabs the board. Philadelphia leading by 9. To the paint. Embiid, the pass to Thybulle. Shoots over Tucker. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Holiday with the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Intercepted. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. Maxey passes to Howard. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Fast break, Milwaukee. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
To the left side wing. Embiid wide open. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Now, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Here's Connaughton. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers leading by 5. The 3. A shot by Milton, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Outside, Green. And nothing is falling for him right now. It's Giannis with the drive. He gets that one. And now just a 1-point 76ers lead. Right side Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, rising to the challenge. This is where young players like Simmons need to make their mark.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. The shot off that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. Bobbed up there for Embiid. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What I love about the big man is his fearlessness. I mean, Embiid, he's a leader who feels comfortable taking big shots.
Here's Giannis. Count it.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Here's Simmons. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard. Demonstrating how valuable he is in the clutch. Simmons is calm, cool, and collected in these moments.
Here's DiVincenzo. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Money!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Holiday against Harris. Middleton for 3. And Simmons with the rebound. And here is Harris. So the 76ers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin,
coming up. D.A.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for Atlanta, Bogdanovich is out there with Young. Then it's John Collins. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the center. Young drives in. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Middleton finds Lopez. Pulls it from the elbow. He can't get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Snell. And the layup falls. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Down low, here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Here's Young, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. The dish to Holiday. Back to Lopez. It's stolen by Capella. Collins wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich from the stripe. Capella dishes to Collins. Again, the Hawks score.
Nice smooth stroke. John Collins has improved his confidence from mid-range.
Middleton outside. The baseline J. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Young passes to Collins. And Young, here we go. That shot off. Milwaukee in the lead. Giannis right side. Had the space there, but it's offline. The Hawks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. The kick out to Young. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Now the feed to Capella. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. DiVincenzo finds Giannis. The Bucks working the ball around. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's stolen by Capella. Antetokounmpo against Collins. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Releases from 15. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Young outside. He kicks it to Snell. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, here they come. Here's Antetokounmpo. Finished off the break.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now Young. Lopez with the block.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Middleton on the wing from downtown. Rebound by the Hawks. And they're moving it up. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Snell. They need this one. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Love seeing Tony battle for the bucket. That has to make his coaches happy.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one goes. Count it. Giannis has got 6 points.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks ahead. Up. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Here's Forbes. Here's Portis. Basket good. Portis has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Williams with the ball, picked up by Teague. It's stolen by Teague. Fast break, Milwaukee. The shot's good from Forbes.
And one great play leads to another with Teague. His fast hands and fast feet, making things happen.
Williams passes to Herter. Back to Williams. Makes it off the glass.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Bucks leading by 5. Teague feeling it out a bit. Outside Portis. Pulls it up. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta for the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Just finding ways to score. Herter can do it in the half court or in transition.
And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Bucks. The Baston Moore. Back to Teague. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Moore. Here is Forbes. Portis in the post. Another shot. Okongwu grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hunter, no one around him, and he hits it to tie the game up.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
Teague left side. Kicks it to Tucker. To the paint. Up top, Portis. Here is Forbes.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Okongwu's shot is good. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us. And be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And 1:01 left in the first half. The kick out to T. Forbes the pass to Portis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Forbes can't get it to go. And here's Atlanta. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Here's Okongwu. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here is Forbes. There's Portis. Up again. It's good on the putback. Forbes has got 6 in the quarter.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Ball's knocked loose. Williams against T. Williams passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Forbes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They did give up a couple baskets. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Onyeka Okongwu.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Bucks trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Holiday with the 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Back to Snell. The 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA. Stays in his lane and knocks down perimeter shots.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Holiday against Young. Over Holiday. That one wide left. Bucks trail by 5. And it's Middleton penetrating. Sweet little floater. Middleton's got 6.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Outside Collins. Here's the teardrop. He's off on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Here's Capella. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Hawks lead by 5.
just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Outside Holiday. That one, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Snell kicks to Capella. And here's Young. Lopez with the block. Middleton looking it over. On the wing, Holiday. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. Here's Holiday. And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Kicks it out to Collins. A three-pointer is right on target. Collins has got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Antetokounmpo against Collins. Here's Middleton, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A determined shooter who excels at the charity stripe. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. Williams against DiVincenzo. Out to Gallinari. Lets a floater go. The rebound by the Bucks. 51 seconds left to play in the third. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. It's blocked. Here's Herter. Passes it to Okongwu. Out to Gallinari. Here's Herter. Shoots from the elbow. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Bucks trail by 6. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Forbes the pass to Portis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. From 13. That misses off the backboard.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
Outside Teague from 13, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Atlanta. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Hawks leading by 6. They've got Young. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Snell in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Basket counts.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Middleton outside. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Middleton the pass to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton can't get it to go. Atlanta is shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Snell. Dishes it to Capella. Here's Collins. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now a 10-point Hawks lead.
Terrific move by Collins, an emerging big man who's still reaching his potential.
Holiday with the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Outside Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Young with the ball. Two points. That one goes. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
And I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Holiday attacking. Portis kicks to Middleton. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Capella. Holiday against Young. And yes, it's good. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Ripped away. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Young. Buries it down low. Young's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Now, here's Hunter. He's tightly guarded. Now the pass to Okongwu. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bucks trail by 14. 1:11 left here in the fourth quarter. Holiday against Gallinari. Here's Giannis. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Lou Williams.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Atlanta.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Clint Capella.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
Pass to Williams. Goes back up. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Holiday with the 3. No good. And so the Hawks take the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's KD in at the 4-man position. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight. Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Holiday looking for an opening. And Jordan sends it back. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And then Durant with the dunk.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with possession here. It's a 5-point game. And he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. After the basket by Brooklyn, Holiday banked in off the glass.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points. And Clark, they said back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, man, it is one sight to see.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Middleton following the basket by Kyrie Irving with the shot. Middleton can't get it to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Now here's Teague. There's the pass to Morrow. Now Portis. The 8-footer. No good on the shot. Griffin with some nice D. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Tucker. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And Griffin slams it in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Teague. The putback. Here's Portis. And at last, they get one to fall.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Irving against Teague. To the inside. And stolen by Portis. Fast break, Milwaukee. Mora controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Irving looking over the floor. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Portis. It's hauled in by Brown.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
3-pointer. Doesn't go for him. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Nets out. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown. He's out there with Harden. Griffin is out there with Durant. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. Nets leading by 5. Harden the pass to Griffin. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
Luwawu is checked in for the Nets. Kyrie Irving comes in for Brown. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Drew Holiday is checked in for the Bucks. And the shot goes in.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Irving dishes to Harden. Back to Irving. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Griffin, good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like John Moran, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. DiVincenzo against Irving. Here's Durant. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no holes in his offensive game. Comfortable from any place on the floor.
Giannis with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving leading the charge. Harden finds Irving.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
Bucks trail by 10. Outside Holiday. Middleton for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
For Brooklyn, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. KD against Antetokounmpo. KD passes to Luwawu. 5 on the clock. Back to Griffin. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday is running. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. And Harris subbed in for Irving. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Harden scanning the floor. Nice move. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Brown is checked in for Kevin Durant.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Inside, here's Jordan. Lopez with the block.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Middleton. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Pass break, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. Jordan with the rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And it's Brown that time on the assist from Green. And the Nets lead by 8.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have a solid 8-point lead. And
we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. We've got Teague. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Here's Nwora. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Harden against Teague. Harris kicks to Durant. Fires from deep. Harris inside. No points in the game yet for him. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Durant with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Lobbed up there for KD. It's deflected. Tucker with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Teague for 3. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Jeff Teague.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Irving for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. And even 3-on-3 break. Portis kicks it to Tucker. Back to Portis. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Lobbed up there for Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Back to Holiday. Puts up a three. And Irving pulls it down.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
They get a hand on it.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Here's Giannis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Giannis has got 14 points.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
Irving with the ball. Outguarded by Giannis. And the rejection by Giannis. Teague dishes to Giannis. The wide open look here for Lopez. Gets an open look and hits.
And a nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Irving against Teague. Irving drives in. Yep, it counts. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Fourth. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's how you announce your presence. Make a statement. Lopez going strong to the glass.
Durant kicks to Irving. Now Brown. Back to Irving. The tray. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Oh, I tell you what, he's one of the best scorers in the game, and I love how Irving continues to be in attack mode.
Teague for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Green is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 16. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Luwawu is checked in for Harris. And it's Johnson in for Bruce Brown. Irving passes to Luwawu. Outside, KD. From the arc. No good that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Griffin dishes to Johnson. And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Bucks trail by 14. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's good, 2 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Johnson outside. outside Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
You've got to plug up these lanes to the basket, especially when Griffin is slashing with force.
It's Giannis with the drive. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Irving for 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Holiday, no one around him. Offensive rebound. The Bucks working the ball around. Middleton for 3, and the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle, it's Solomon to Kumbo. Lopez with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And then Durant with the dunk.
You know, you think back to his Achilles in the 2019 finals, that injury. Great to see Durant back in action. He's one of the best scorers ever. In my book, top 5 for sure.
Oh, Griffin in position. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Taken away. KD on the wing. Outside Irving. Shot from 16. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
KD dishes to Irving. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Giannis with the ball.
I tell you what, Antetokounmpo has a real killer instinct on offense. I mean, this guy is serious about trying to score the ball and make plays. Always playing downhill, always in attack, and constantly keeping the defense on its heels.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Connaughton's checked in.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Bucks trail by 13. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Great D that time from Griffin.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
The Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Oh, Griffin in position. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Brooklyn.
And a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Holiday against Harden, and Brooklyn turns it over again.
Bucks ball.
50 seconds left in the 4th. Holiday against Harden. Holiday attacking. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
5 to shoot. Harden against Holiday. Lets the 3 fly. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 12 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And here's Giannis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Into the lineup.
Knocked loose. Shamet with the steal. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at center. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. The drive by Simmons. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like this.
Look at that. Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Count that one.
Well, the more Giannis works on these kind of shots, and trust me, he is, the better he'll become.
And here is Harris. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Curry passes to Embiid. Over Lopez. Embiid, no good.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Bucks passing it around. The wide open look here for Holiday. No good with the triple.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Back to Green. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. And now the fast break, and Embiid with the ball. And slam dunk by Harris.
That's a strong finish from Tobias Harris.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. A 3 for DiVincenzo. No good, shot missing. Simmons with the defensive effort. And here's Green, he'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club. The combination of size and speed of Tobias Harris, when he gets going, hard to stop.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Simmons inside. Antetokounmpo's there.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Each year we get to see Giannis come back from the summer and what he's done to up his game. Get a little bit stronger in the weight room, be a little bit better ball handler, play a little bit more aggressively. The guy's competing to be one of the best players in the business.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Giannis kicks to Portis. Kick out to Giannis. Here's Forbes. And again, the Bucks miss.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Howard, the pass to Thibault. Here is Howard, defended by Portis. Puts the move on, and Howard with the nice bucket inside.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Giannis passes to Portis. Inside, and it's slammed in by Howard.
I think that's Dwight Howard's favorite play. He loves going up for the oop. Outstanding chemistry between him and his teammate there.
Here is Forbes, and the shot goes in.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
I think the underdog story, started when I was.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Mora, great positioning on the putback.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Hill against T. Hill inside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Hill's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers. Here's Forbes. The three-pointer, no good. And for the 76ers, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Bucks trail by 4. He dishes it to T. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now the 76ers on the break, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, sometimes that length that George Hill has can put the defense in a very peculiar spot. He was terrific that time drawing the foul.
You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Harris is checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle, and Curry subbed in for Hill. Outside Curry takes a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday, and slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Green against Middleton. Good work there as it goes.
Middleton looking pretty comfortable right now playing in the pick and roll, whether he's passing the ball or shooting it. Right now making good decisions.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Simmons checked in for the 76ers. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. From deep, Green. That one doesn't go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Pulls up on the elbow. Kept alive. Green with the block.
Well, if you're going to make that offensive move, it's important to know where Danny Green is. One of the better shot-blocking guards you're going to find.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here's Giannis. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Here's Simmons. Here's Embiid. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot, off to a fast 2 for 3.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, not only being just an all-around more improved player, Giannis has taken some huge strides in terms of building his body up.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Simmons got 6 points.
I just love the heart of Simmons. Doesn't matter what the D throws his way, he's still able to complete the play.
Now here's Lopez. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to DiVincenzo. For 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by Harris.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and the ball falls right into it.
Here's Simmons. Hits the front of the rim and out. Bucks trail by 3. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Simmons passes to Embiid, and he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Pass to Holiday. To the paint. Here's Lopez. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Milton. That one falls. And the 76ers lead by 5.
I love how Simmons sets the floor. So good at spotting his teammates for a high percentage shot.
So that.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. And Joel Embiid, the mega talented center. He'll get into it with the up. And that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Howard is out there with Scott. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's George Hill. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Hill with it. And there's the pass to Korkmaz. Bobbed up there for Howard. That one's not going to go.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. That's good from Antetokounmpo. He's off on the second. Teague deciding where to go with it. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Korkmaz.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Milton kicks to Hill. Back to Milton. And Scott has it in the corner. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. The shot's good. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan, also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
They're not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Hill against T. It's back to Hill.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Howard in the post. Teague covering. Howard's shot is good. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead. And there's a foul. It'll go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Scott. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And Maxey subbed in for George Hill. Here's Nwora. Back to Tucker. Clock at 4. Portis, the pass to Teague. Tries again. The shot missing. Excellent D from Howard. Here's Curry. Got a piece of it. Here's Nwora, guarded by Curry. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now, here's Maxey. Teague covering. Pass to Korkmaz. Outside Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got his first points in this one. Bucks trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Portis in the post, working on Howard. Here's Nwora. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nwora's got 5.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
To the inside. It's stolen by Teague. Forbes the pass to Portis. Back to Forbes for the lead. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Forbes, and he lays it straight in. He's got 6.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Now here's Curry, guarded closely. Here's Howard, and right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
And how about the use of that final possession? Perfect.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Philadelphia ahead, up by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot.
And Lopez doing what he can to just be disruptive out there, distracting shooters.
On the wing, Holiday wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Harris. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Up again. The putback is no good. The Bucks trail. Passes to Middleton. Good on the bucket.
Sprinting up the floor and beating everyone down. That's the reward for Chris Middleton.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Simmons pulls it in. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. 8 feet away.
Always seems to be a secondary thought process for the shooter when Giannis is in the area. Definitely throwing some shots off right now.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Now Simmons. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Curry passes to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Curry. Embiid. And Embiid is right there.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Giannis dishes to Lopez. And now Harris running the floor all by himself. And slam dunk by Harris.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Here's Giannis. The 76ers leading by 3. Basket is good. He'll get a chance. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And yes, it's good.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
Simmons against Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Simmons against Giannis. Right side Simmons. Pass to Harris. Doesn't go that time. Great tee that time from Giannis. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
Poke loose. Outside, Simmons.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Howard's checked in. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's good on the putback.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
Outside, Simmons. And Harris wide open. He shoots. They get it back. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. That was a fun night of basketball.